Please excuse the fact that I'm on the road. I'm coming back from Fort Morgan. And if any of you driven to Fort Morgan, it's kind of a long, boring drive. And I've got so much on my mind and my heart that I want to say that I just couldn't hold on to it anymore. And it's not like I really need to watch the camera anyway. So here it goes. Where to start? Lyme disease. Yay. Oh, geez. I posted something earlier today out of funny, actually, and kind of got a few responses that were appropriate and a couple of them that were not. And one guy did retract what he said and said that he doesn't understand, what it is that I'm going through. When I post these things, I really am looking to be an advocate. I truly believe in order for this disease to come out of the dark, we need to shine some light on it. And as much as I like to talk and be an advocate, I think I'm a good vehicle for that. With that being said, most people have no idea what it's like to go through life with a chronic disease, especially one that's so debilitating, and one that attacks so many different parts of the body, including the brain. I had some cognitive decline a couple months ago. I actually took a test at my doctor's and showed, yes, that my cognitive issues were getting worse, which is absolutely scary as hell, being not even 40 yet and starting to see like signs of dementia. But that I've kind of turned around and got to reverse. I think I've said before that I spent now even more. So yeah, in the month of April and the month of May, it's now been a total of 3.5 weeks bedridden. And for anybody who's known me for any length of time, I'm a pretty strong son of a bitch, and it takes a lot for me to not function in this world. And I don't complain, like hardly ever. And I never ask for help, like ever. So when I do put it out there that I'm having a tough time and I'm kind of like tapping out, the last thing I need is, you need to be more spiritual and you need to be more positive, because God damn it, I think I do a really fucking good job at that, like 98% of the time. But the other 2%, last I checked, I was still human. And sometimes when I'm on my knees, it's just too much. It was different the last time I fought with Lyme. I was married and I had a little bit of support, emotional support, financial support, and even physical support when I couldn't even lift grocery bags. I had someone else there to do that. Right now, this has been a very interesting lesson in humility, a very interesting lesson in grace, because I don't have that right now. It's just me. And yesterday when I broke down in the Vitamin Cottage parking lot, bawling, and I finally called a person who I knew could hold space and just listen, because that's all I needed at the time. And so sometimes when I do vent, and I should probably find a different avenue to vent or be humorous than Facebook, because I know some people just don't have the capacity to hold space like that for somebody, especially someone who's been sick for a long time. I'm not looking for someone to fix it. I'm just looking for someone just to listen and to empathize and say, yeah, this is fucking shitty, Heather. I hope you feel better. It's amazing what a little bit of empathy and compassion will do for a single mother who feels like she's locked in her house like a damn troll with no, outside source. I haven't been dancing in like 2 months. I haven't been to the gym in 2 months. I mean, this is hardcore for me to not be as physical as I used to be. This is some pretty serious shit. And lately, I've been dealing with bouts of dizziness, with fatigue like I've never felt before in my life, and nausea. So like today I'm at work and I go to pick up a box, put it in my car, and just by picking it up, I almost passed out from being dizzy and so weak. And thank God I've got such an amazing team that I work with that all I had to do was go, help, which I don't ask for help very often. I don't want to burden somebody else with my journey. But obviously it comes down to a point. where we all have to ask for a little help here and there, and I have been. And so I guess that's what I'm just trying to say. At some point when I do put something funny, or if I try not to be a Debbie Downer. I really don't think I am. But, if you see something like that, just to show a little bit more support and a little less finger wagging is kind of what it feels like. Be grateful and blah, 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 and stay positive, and someone else has already got it worse than you. Yes, I get that. And I do my gratitude list when I think about it, and I do my spiritual practice, and I do my meditation, and I send love, and I send light, and I try to focus on the solution, not the problem. I focus on the healing, not the disease. But again, that 5% human in me when it comes to dealing with this slides backwards. I don't need to be kicked when I'm down. I needed to be lifted up. I need to be supported. I need to feel love, not judged. So I guess there's my little rant for the day. It's quite fascinating when taking care of yourself and staying alive becomes a full-time job. I was up 2 hours before I ever left the house this morning doing ozone therapy, coffee enemas, taking my cholestyramine, making sure I had the right kind of food and water for the day. I mean, it is quite the shit show. But I'm grateful for that shit show because I'm alive. You know what else? Why I actually got you on the line here? I wonder where does people get their will to live? When I see homeless people on the street with absolutely nothing, what keeps them going? I only ask, Lyme disease, it is notorious for screwing with the brain, especially mental, emotional stuff. And a large percentage of people in my community, in the Lyme community, actually commit suicide. And I'd be lying if I didn't say it was something that crossed my brain a lot. Thank God for my kiddo, and my kiddo will never actually see this. He's not on Facebook anymore. Thank God for my kiddo. That's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me here. But just the suffering, the constant suffering, the pain, the losing your faculties. It's something else. Like I said, and it just always makes me wonder, when people are fighting to be here, what are they fighting for? Where does that will come from? And why do I seem to lack it? Anywho, I think that's all I've got for now. I'm really excited to go to the event tomorrow in Golden. I want to learn more, and I want to meet more people in the community, because I think I stepped away from the community for a while because too many people are stuck in their story, and they are stuck in the disease, and they are very toxic. And that is not the type of support that I want to be around. I just, I'm looking for somebody, though, yeah, Heather, I know what it is you're going through, and hell, it sucks, and, let me know if you need a shoulder to cry on. That's the kind of people I'm looking for. And some hope. I'm looking for hope. But anybody who wants to learn more about this disease, or, wants to poo-poo what I'm going through, I double dog dare you to watch Under Our Skin. You can get it on Amazon. I think you can get it on Netflix. It's pretty intense. The second one, Hope to Healing, that was incredible. But the first one is ridiculously intense. So I am an advocate. I want to bring awareness and education and light and love to the world. And please forgive me when I lose my way. I love you all. Have a great day. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later.